Hello everyone, I'm Satish. I welcome you on Radio Kanchi 90.4 FM. I'm a guest faculty at CPPS, Ranchi University, Ranchi. This lecture is on competitive English. It is useful for competitive exams like SSC, banking exams, JSSC, and all other competitive exams when knowledge, or for that matter, proficiency for English language is tested. Today's lesson is on the uses of simple present and present continuous tenses. So let us get started. First of all, present continuous. Study this example situation. Sarah is in her car. She is on her way to work. Here, work means office. She is driving to work. This means she is driving now at the time of speaking. The action is not finished. M is R plus V4 is the present continuous. For example, I'm driving, he's working, we are doing, etc. I'm doing something means I'm in the middle of doing it. I've started doing it and I haven't finished. Examples: please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to work. Where's Mark? He's having a shower. Let's go out now. It isn't raining anymore. At a party. Hi Jane, are you enjoying the party? What's all that noise? What's going on? Sometimes the action is not happening at the time of speaking. For example, Steve is talking to a friend on the phone. He says, I'm reading a really good book at the moment. It's about a man who. Steve is not reading the book at the time of speaking. He means that he has started it but has not finished it yet. He is in the middle of reading it. Some more examples. Kat wants to work in Italy, so she is learning Italian. But perhaps she is not learning Italian at the time of speaking. Some friends of mine are building their own house. They hope to finish it next summer. You can use the present continuous with today, this week, this year, etc. Periods around now. For example, A says, you're working hard today. Then B replies, yes, I have a lot to do. Next example, the company I work for is not doing so well this year. We use the present continuous when we talk about changes happening around now, especially with these verbs: get, change, become, increase, rise, fall, grow, improve, begin, start. Some examples. Is your English getting better? The population of the world is increasing very fast. At first, I didn't like my job, but I am beginning to enjoy it now. Here are some exercises for you. Stop the video wherever you need to and solve the exercise. Ask for the answer in the comment. The next tense is present simple. Study this example situation. Alex is a bus driver, but now he is in bed asleep. He is not driving a bus, but he drives a bus. So, drive or drives, work or works, do or does, etc. is the present simple. When the subject are I, we, you, they, use the first form of the verb, drive, work, do, etc. But if the subject is third person singular, For example, he, she, it. Use the fifth form of the verb. Drives, works, does, etc. We use the present simple to talk about things in general. We use it to say that something happens all the time or repeatedly, or that something is true in general. Nurses look after patients in hospitals. I usually go away at weekends. The earth goes round the sun. The cafe opens at 7:30 in the morning. Remember, I work, but he works. They teach, but my sister teaches. We use do, does to make questions and negative sentences. Do I work? Do they drive? Does he work? Does she drive? Etc. And for negative sentences, I don't work. We don't drive. They don't do. He doesn't work. She doesn't drive. Etc. Here are some more examples for you. I come from Canada. Where do you come from? I don't go away very often. What does this word mean? Rice doesn't grow in cold climates. In the following examples, do is also the main verb. What do you do? I work in a shop. He's always so lazy. He doesn't do anything to help. We use the present simple to say how often we do things. For example, I get up at 8 o'clock every morning. How often do you go to the dentist? Julie doesn't drink tea very often. Robert usually goes away 2 or 3 times a year. I promise, I apologize, etc. Sometimes we do things by saying something. For example, when you promise to do something, you can say I promise. When you suggest something, you can say I suggest. For example, I promise I won't be late. Here, if you use continuous tense, it would be wrong. So do not use I'm promising I won't be late. What do you suggest I do? I suggest that you. In the same way, we use I apologize, I advise, I insist, I agree, I refuse, etc. Here are some exercises for you. Stop the video for exercises. And ask for the answer in the comments.